my niece and her husband went to Pennsylvania and they had. You don't want to look old, do you have to, goodness God's sakes? Full house. Then the wrath of God will come down on you whether you like it or not.
That's right.
Well, Lord. Who knows, so he's telling Hardy here or something here the other day that them illegal things in the pits of hell, they claim when you get there, they just start picking at your place. They got bill like, you know, things, they just start picking at your place and trying to eat you.
I don't know, maybe.
This man had an operation or whatever, he had out-of-body experience, and he never was much of a believer. And he got the opportunity to be led to the edge of the pit, that's of hell. He told this story himself, and he said, I'm telling you what, said, I've been a hard man all my life. Says, I've done everything under the sun that a man would want to do or could do in the way of being mean. He said, I did it. And I did it to whoever was in front of me. He said, I'm telling you, when I walked there and looked down into that, he said, I just thought if I get another chance, that days of my meanness will be over and done with. And boy, when he come back to himself and all like that, boy, he said, I changed and I was glad to change. He said, I had no more problems.
He had no more
I had
problem.
no more problems. He said,
I'm gonna put your phone right down
he
in
said,
here.
I didn't want no part of that. Regardless of what I can have, in order for me to have it, he said, I didn't want it.
They get them?
You know, you could let her get them teeth out and shove her in the oven. Had you ever call that roasted sissy?
Yeah.
Roasted pork chop?
That,
How insulting can a person be?
Why, were you insulting me?
I don't know if I called you a roasted pork chop. Might I in turn call myself a roasted pork chop?
Mm.
Them good?
Yeah.
Them good or what? Boy,
that movie, The Gremlins,
yeah.
the little things was in that house running all over the place attacking and people. That one woman got that one jumped in the microwave and she just closed the door and turned it on. You just seen it explode in it.
Yeah. Well, just like these boys was inside this house, just with sledgehammers and hammers, you know, and wrecked it, just with real life.
Uh-huh.
They was just everything on earth that was near. They was a busting the fans, the lights, about that. They took a goldfish and threw it, live goldfish and threw it in the microwave and turned it on. Caught them on tape for doing it.
Well, I just read an article in one of them papers there where one of these talk shows or something, they had put goldfish in a blender.
Oh my God.
What?
They put goldfish in a blender and was going to turn it on. It was up to the audience to say when. And they done it, I guess, last year in it. But this year, they raised so much hell that.
And come the Animal Act.
Mhm.
Boy, I tell you people.
Yeah, they was seeing how long it live in that.
Well, you know what, they ought to build a microwave big enough to stick a human being in. I said, yeah, you can put the goldfish in it, your turn will get in right after it, and I'll turn it on with you. That's what ought to happen.
Did you make more coffee? I'm
Yeah.
some coffee. That's
It's
what
a good toasty coffee.
That's what I want. Well, I'll tell you what, I hated to go in there and lay down, but I slept good.
Well, I'd say what else would there be better than that?
That was, I really
I
needed
mean,
to
that's
sleep.
what I've been telling you all along. When your body says, get down and get with it, that's what it means.
Door come open.
It means to,
We need to fix that snap on your door out here.
yeah,
It's not catching or something.
as long as it'll work at all, just got my commode fixed, a bit of running and losing water, and Randy fixed that, and then he fixed my car, did all that. And
Is
then
your,
you fixed, he tried to check the thing and try to fix it, do all he could, then you got to, then go ahead and finish it. That's funny how that worked out, wasn't it? That thing just went by just a little bit before you all come down here.
mm-hmm.
So that way you didn't have to make an extra trip.
Perfect timing.
That's what I told them. I said, well, they're coming down anyway, why don't call no plumber, nobody just yet till someone gets a chance to look at it and see if, just what it is wrong.
That was just so nice.
Yeah. Almost goes to show that he worked on the railroad. Did you? Oh.
Rode on one once.
Uh-oh, I rode on the train from
What did you do? Just
From
drive in the cattle car and go from town to town?
out to Speed or out to Walton to Ripley. That's so funny, Uncle Aim on that. Me and Maxie wasn't very old. Of course, she was older in her ways of the world a lot more than I was, and we'd been out to Speed. My sister lived out there. And somewhere in Spencer, we laid over that night, and we stayed across the road in a great big two-story brick house. It was big.
Mm-hmm.
And we wasn't very old then, been around electric lights and all this. But he went, I'm sure he probably visited that woman, was his girlfriend.
What?
Well, I'm sure he courted down Aunt Marthy all his life.
Hmm.
And anyway, me and Maxie got in this one, but they put us in the front bedroom, and we didn't know how to turn out the light. And we laid in there all night long with the light on. We didn't know what to do. We didn't see nobody to ask them how to turn it out. It was a gas light, probably.
Just put you in there and put you on your own, huh?
Yeah, I've got my ass beat many times over the gas lights.
We didn't know what to do. We never was around electricity.
I'm gonna get me a glass of wine.
When all that niceties come to town, we didn't know what on earth to do with it. Well, what I do, take them dishes down out there and
Those are your dishes. You do whatever you want with them dishes. Let's use them today, and then after that, you can use them for whatever you want. You can use them for every day if you want. I don't care. Like I said,
if we left them in the boxes, I could just probably set them in this first bedroom and bring them up when we have company.
no
Why not? How come there ain't?
Because I want you to use them. That's why I'm like,
Well, I'll tell you how many times my table is set
you don't.
between now and next Christmas.
It doesn't matter.
Whether it's set every time or not.
Right. No, just get them out and use them for every day. I don't care.
I don't put nothing on a plate. I put them on these dishes.
What can I say?
I live very frugal. Frugal gourmet. Well, why do something on a big scale when I can do it on a little scale? See, this is just right for mine.
Mm-hmm.
I do it on a little mini scale. And the one this nice bowl at Senior Citizen Bingo,
Yeah, that's nice.
that's handy as. Oh, they got lots of nice little things down there.
Don't you worry about me a carton of cigarettes, just get me a calendar.
Oh, yeah,
He's wanting his calendar.
I'll make notation. I'll get you a couple of calendars. Oh, I don't really have none. Look at this.
I want you, listen, what's that, oh, an Avon one? Boy, they make pretty calendars
You
too.
can have that if you want it.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah,
Neato.
look at it.
Oh, that's got the dolls on it. Well,
Yeah, you can have it if you want it. I'll get me another.
where'd you get that one?
That Avon lady down Seniors gave it to me.
Will you be able to get another one?
Well, I'll get another one of something.
Well,
Don't matter. I just asked her for that while she had it
Oh,
laying
that is
there.
pretty. Look at it, Jack. That's got all the doll babies on it.
You may want this teeth thing.
Jack, you may want that one with the little doll babies on
Oh,
it.
boy. There's lots of pretty stuff on there. Dolls from other countries.
I want you to tell Jack about
My illness.
up the street there.
What happened?
You and her when you went down in the yard affair. Tell Jack about
Oh.
that.
You'd almost have to know Grace to get the full effect of it. Grace probably weighs 170 or so like that. She's kind of crippled in one leg, but she walks good when she wants to. I've seen Grace walk and I've seen her walk crippled. She uses it when she gets an attitude, she's crippled. Of a night when she gets up and goes to the bathroom, that's another story. So she hollers about wanting to go to that emergency room. She loves to go to that where they give her pills. And every little while she wants to go to the emergency room. One time she'd been up to her sister's up in the mountains. They hadn't been back in there. She said, I'm going to the emergency room if I have to go myself. Now she said, somebody take me, I'm going to go. But anyway, this is not the time I was talking about. So I was up there one night, stayed the nights with her. She said, take me to her in this room, I'm dying. She had a washcloth and she was just, I said, let's get your clothes on, I'll drive you over there. Well, I took Grace and got her in and got her fixed. They put the monitors and stuff on her. She was up there a couple hours. They said, Grace, we can't find a thing on her. What's wrong with you? She said, find. She said, I know there is. You might as well find something wrong. I know something's wrong. Well, he said, there's not. And he said, it's against the law to keep you when we can't find nothing. So we brought her back. I drove my car up into her yard. And I helped her down the steps when we got in to go. So I went around the car. When I got out of it, you know, to open the door and help her out. Well, Lord, I like to never got her. Oh, my Lord. Well, when I did get her out, and she took her, me and her took her 3 steps. Oh, Lord.
You
She
gonna get us off?
fell. She fell off. And I had to jump over to keep from falling off. the bumper. I thought I'd get you up like this. I got a hold of them.
She can't tell this story.
It's just funny now, some old Sam. Oh, she said, I've got to. So they had cinder blocks kind of stair stepping there at the corner of the garage building downstairs. And she finally rolled over there on her stomach and she got hold of them and she finally got out. I helped her inside the house. But she had little yellow shoes on. I call them her elf shoes.
Her little elf shoes. But that's not all of it. If Mom could tell you the rest of the story.
So I helped her up. We had what? Kevin, my good gosh. Oh Lord. I helped her up and steps and we got inside. And she sat down there in the chair by the telephone. And she picked up that phone, turned around that phone. And I bet she dialed that phone 100 times until I was hanging out. And I said, Grace, what are you doing? I said, you're scaring me. And she just sat there, just her eyes shut, and she just grinning, enjoying her shot. They give her a shot or a pill out of the wind. Well, she must have dialed that phone 50 times straight without ever hanging up or looking at a number.
Did you ask her who she was trying to call?
She never did answer me. She finally put down the phone and got up and got on the couch when she just tumbled over. And about 3 or 4 minutes she was out like a light. Oh, you'd have to see that to believe it. I told her out in the yard, I said, we've got to stop or people think we're both drunk.
She would, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
She would, wouldn't she?
She likes them happy pills. She loves them things.
What'd you say? She went to see Dr. Feelgood?
Yeah, going to see Dr. Feelgood. She'd take every pill she can get her hands on and more for But boy, I'm telling you, I had to jump over. And there she lay with her heels kicked up in the air. With her little house coat on, the little yellow
Little
shoes.
yellow elf shoes.
And she said, get me up. God, how am I going to do that?
Where's Grace at now?
She lives for herself. I got mad at her. I hadn't been up there for a year. I was staying several nights a week, but I got mad at her. She got talking so mean about people. Supposed to be a Christian going to church and talking mean about the girls that come there and work for her and this and that. And I said, I'm going to tell you, Grace, you ought to take up your time talking about them girls like that when they're here waiting on you to hand it. I said, I mean it. And I said, if you don't quit, I'm never coming back.
You'll never get to go see Dr. Feelgood again in the middle of the night.
Jesus. Well, the last night I stayed, she said, sat there in that chair, she said, doing a hand like this, but I should just kill her.
Yeah.
I can just kill her. I thought, well, now, that's the last straw for me. And I
Tell
just-
Jack about her son.
He, poor
The
thing,
way
he,
he would be walking down the street and break out into a
he'd
run.
just be walking down the street and he'd just start running as hard as he could go.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I never did know. Poor old Bobby. He finally died of cancer, though.
He was a good guy, but
He was.
just so strange. He'd be walking down the street and all at once he'd just break out into a run.
Just as hard as he could run.
What, you never did know what caused it?
No, poor things like myself, he wasn't a bit good looking. He wasn't. The women dressed her. Every time he come in there, they make fun of him. I said, now you women ought to have better thing to do than do something like that to a human being. I said, I don't think you're a bit funny. That's exactly what I told him. Is he walking in there with a big gift? Well,
Yeah.
he is.
What does he do?
Well, he takes a great big gift in there of some sort.
Oh, I missed that. Who was it?
That's her boyfriend, Rick. Rick
Her?
Hatcher.
Oh,
Rick Hatcher. Well, like the little girl's dad. I turned that oven down, did you notice?
I turned it down even further.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
those potatoes are done. When do you guys wanna eat?
what do you want to eat, Jack? Would you rather play the poker machine?
You'd
said
think
that's
you'd be
right.
tired of them if all was up at the house.
Well, my God, I don't get a bit tired of that.
No, I mean them.
I come here, sit down right here and look up and down the road, thither and yon.
I hope Ronnie comes down. You think we ought to give him a call?
Cause they got a phone,
Yeah.
what you call, ask him if he's coming down.
Dial it.
What's his number?
1614 483 2126. I think that's it. If you get the recording, just tell them pick up the phone.
Is Ronnie there?
I'll write that number down for you.
Merry Christmas.
Dang, the furnace ain't working, needs help.
I'm doing fine. Well, since you got the camcorder on sitting here on the counter and,
No, it's not on yet.
oh, it ain't on
No,
yet.
I got the battery
Oh,
charging
she's
on it.
gonna be taping the teardrop. We've got the food about ready. Are you coming down? Oh, well, yeah. Well, that thermocouple really worked on it really worked. It did, it worked perfect. Yeah, Jack put that on for me last night. Brenda's husband tried to fix it, but, it just wouldn't stay lit. Y'all having a Merry Christmas? Oh, boy. Well, ain't that nice? Well, well,
How many
that's
people
what
get
it's
for
all
that?
about for little kids. Yeah,
5 of a kind, 80.
80 coins.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, that makes it nice. Well, did you want to talk to Ronnie, Sissy?
Yeah, I'll talk to him for a
She
second.
wants to talk to you this second.
Can
Hey,
you tell him that thermocouple
Like he's
didn't
coming
work
in?
and he didn't work on the
maybe.
furnace?
Oh,
Oh, that's all right. Anyway, we got the furnace
There's
rocking
watching
and
the
rolling there.
kids, enjoying their
Yeah.
presents.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's
she
what-
was tickled to death to have that done.
Yeah.
Jack, was it hard to put in?
No.
No,
You know what you're doing, it's
Yeah.
pretty simple.
So,
I didn't know what
how
it
the
was
kids
when I
like their
did.
Christmas stuff.
Got 5
Well,
tens
good.
there a minute ago. Got 5 tens on it.
Oh my, did you?
Yeah.
All tens?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they were tickled to
4
death.
tens and deuce.
Oh. Well, good. What Santa Claus bring you for Christmas? What? Long handle? Pocket knife? Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah. All right. Well, that box of candy was for everybody. It wasn't just for you. So you break out that candy and share. No, no, you didn't. Yeah. Well, you tell Sheila that was for everybody now, 'cause that was the only thing I was giving for families. I got Brendan, Randy, and Nicholas a box, and I usually drop Ted off a box, but I didn't stop down there this time. But I can give it to him even after Christmas. Doing real good. Well, good. Well, it is. Well,
I'm gonna get me a pair of them purple jogging pants.
did
I've got purple
did Samantha
sweaters.
like her organ?
Uh-huh.
Get me purple
be
pair
darned.
and a red pair.
Purple pair and a red.
Oh my! We was wondering how you could get that unloaded.
Then I'll be a purple people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Him and Sheila unloaded that.
She's a
Said her
crummy.
back's still ailing her
Oh,
today.
my
I-
Lord.
And Jack says, Jesus Christ.
Who's gonna play it?
Samantha.
That
And Mom
organ,
wanted to know who was going to play it.
was that organ done that or the other organ done that, made her back?
Which organ did it?
Well, Mom and Jack want to know which organ hurt her back.
Tell them we're talking vulgarity.
The big heavy duty one. Well, Ronnie, you little bragger, you.
We're talking vulgar things, your son.
Yeah, well, we'll keep that in mind. We'll make note of this. Well. All right. Yeah, we're all fixed up. We're going to eat dinner here in a little bit. Well, if you get all frisky and want to take a long ride, you know what to do. Yeah, you know what I mean. All right.
Go back to this.
All right, Merry Christmas to you. All right, bye-bye. They're getting ready to take a ride through the country. Where's my coffee?
Well,
And they're going to go out and sing songs, Christmas songs in the car and take a drive out through the country.
well,
Ronnie's good to them little kids out
that's
there.
good.
He says that he had the whole back of that van, you know, his little camper van full of presents. He said that house is just loaded down with stuff.
Well, I wonder what about them kids' parents or dad.
I don't know where her ex-husband is.
Well, never did hear 'em say.
Maybe up around Pennsylvania or something, but, Ronnie, did you tell Mom about that organ that Ronnie got? He got that for $20.
Well, ain't that something?
And he says it does everything. So it was good that he found it, because he said Samantha can already play a couple of songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, those little kids are so cute. At little Mark, she's got 4 girls and a boy, and Mark is the little boy, and he calls Ronnie his Ronnie. He says, my Ronnie? He's just the cutest little thing. I just love him to death. All those little kids are cute, aren't they, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Felicia, when I called down there the other day, she got on the phone and she said, Merry Christmas, Aunt Sissy. She's so cute.
Well,
That little Tammy.
I'm glad he's at least good to them.
Uh,
I'd be pretty mad if he wasn't.
he got this thing where you check electrical wire, but say if they juice in it, what you do, you just run across electrical wire, if there's electric in there, it'll light up. But if you take it and rub it on your shirt right there, it's static electricity. And then reach out and touch something, it'll light up anyway.
Oh,
So them little kids be telling him something. He'll say, no, you're not trying to pull my leg, are you? No. Well, let's check you out. He'll rub that thing on his shirt, reach out there, touch their nose, and they're like, "Yep, you're lying to
And he
me."
says, if it's lights up, you're telling me a lie. And of course, it's gonna light up every time there, and them little kids just are so amazed with that.
That's like my mother, the kid was telling me about, she could smell her head.
Remember me
And
telling you
tell
about
one
that?
which one did it, yeah.
She says, you come here and let me smell your head, and if
The reason she can do that, she knew which kid did it anyhow. Which stood the greater chance of doing it.
You're the one. You're the one, you say. She always gets the smell top of our head.
Yeah. If we brought another box of candy down with us, we'd stopped up at Ted's when we went back to it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go ahead and drop mine off to him, then bring mine later? And because I've got the boxes,
I
chocolate
don't
covered
know.
cherry, you just go ahead and take that one, I'm telling you. I don't need to bring me a bunch of candy no way, and let them have one.
Well, do you want to do that?
Yeah,
I can bring
yeah.
hers down later.
Yeah,
Good.
next time you come down, the way you just,
Or what if I can't get any more?
so I'll be out a box of candy.
You better not be out of box of candy.
I don't care. I've got more than enough for Christmas anyway. What I'd like for you to really do is go ahead and make my tapes.
Well, let me have that one. I'll take it up. Or is it taped on both sides? Or,
Yeah,
or one side? I can.
but don't, I've got
Here.
cheap tapes.
Here, let me have it.
I've got cheap, don't you tear up my tape
I ain't,
either.
no, why would I tear it up?
Make several copies of it.
Oh,
Now, don't get that expensive tapes. I've got a package of cheap ones.
they're not that expensive. Even your expensive ones aren't that costly.
But I've got them right here.
Maybe their mom still got her little game.
You work at?
Sure. In a hurry, I can. I put it in here so my things didn't get. Can you work it?
Once in a while.
Can you?
With a big streak of luck.
Well, they ain't no luck for that.
There is the jack.
I'll show you just how quick it's done. I do talk, I think. I'm sure I have.
No use doing right there. Take that one right there and jump up.
Now, wait.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Nah, get
Yeah,
that back
move
down
that
there.
one.
Jump that one.
There.
Still messed up.
Uh-uh.
There you
See there?
I thought I'd moved the wrong one there a minute ago. I was gonna take that down and send their citizens to show them,
Show off.
but I don't want it to tear up mine. And I ain't gonna leave it for someone to,
They need to get them one down there at Senior Citizens
Oh,
to teach down there.
they'd rather play bingo and get the prizes. Of course, if people plays rook, they'll play bingo or nothing else. You want to try it?
go. No,
Well, I'll
not
do
right
it.
now.
I'll do it again then. I'll do it this way. I'll do it the fab floor.
Well, what time is it? It's about 2:30. Why don't you, when you all get ready there, why don't we go ahead and set dinner on the table there?
Okay,
Do anything you want to.
Okay.
see here. that little baggie was for.
Well, it's better to know Robbie is or isn't coming.
Ain't no coming down, huh?
Mm-mm.
See, she was gonna go to, Pennsylvania today, wasn't she?
I think so.
You're always the same here.
You say these are already cleaned?
Yeah, I washed every one of those.
What we gonna eat all them then?
Yeah, let's do dirt, there'll be the dirt dishes, our plate, and Grandma, you'll have the head of the household plate right there.
I'm gonna eat right here.
You're gonna eat right here.
You eat round there, but Jack.
Jack's gonna eat right here, and I'm gonna eat right there. Jack's gonna be he's gonna be the thorn between two roses.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna pull that table out just a little
Yeah,
bit.
the opposite way.
You think it's the opposite way. You'll be the thorn between the two roses, young man. Okay, how do I wanna do this?
Well, now let's go to the stove and dip out.
That's what I was thinking. If I
What
could
a-
clear off the space over here, I wanted to check those beans too.
You want to go make the dressing? We don't need it.
Yeah, I've got, I gotta wait for a few minutes anyway on that ham to heat up a little bit.
Well, I'd say we got ham cold. Don't you, Jack?
I like it just well cold, too hot.
I do too. I like it, it's good either way.
Where's your, pots and pans? Down in here?
Right down here.
Where? In this?
Yeah. I've got to get that. I took a couple of baggages.
This time, it'll be good. For that dressing.
I cleaned some of them. I got their big bag of Brillo. And I cleaned most of it. Inside and out. I like to keep them down. That Brillo is so cheap. The drain can use the box for $1.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I just can't do without. Boy, that place heavy.
I like this pan right here. That's a nice pan. Where'd you get them at?
I don't have to like clean off of the head.
Really? That's a nice one.
You can have it if you want, but I've got another one.
No, I don't want to take your pots and pans.
Well, I don't use great big pans. Well, you just said something, I've got another one in there just washing. Ronnie didn't sound like he was drinking, did he?
Mm-mm. I don't think he was. Wouldn't sound like it.
I don't see where we really need that, do we?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, we gotta have that.
You mean this is hard to make?
No. I'll leave a box of it down here
Well,
for
I've
you. I'll
got a
make
box. I've got a box up there in the cabinet.
You do?
Yeah.
Haven't you ever made it?
I've made them before. And I've got a box of instant potato buds too. For mashed potatoes. Did you see the bottom of the cabinet? Cabinet full of cans?
Mm-hmm.
And this bag of several cans in it back in the hallway. Now I'll probably have to keep Nicholas to tomorrow and the next day till Randy picks him up.
1 2/3.
You have to have hot water.
Yeah, I have to boil the seasoning mix.
You have to shut that door if you're not your head.
Well, it ain't likely to hurt my head. Shut up, Jack.
You might be surprised how it'll hurt. I know Frida Folsom raised up under a cabinet door one time. She was stooped over and it made her nose bleed. It hurt so bad. I felt so sorry for Frida.
Yeah, she's a good woman.
I like her, no Bill.
Okay, now I need,
That was so funny about Clary raising Timmy.
you did raise him.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that.
yeah. I've got better butter there in that yellow container than yours.
What kind of butter?
You'll smell that or taste it.
Where's it at?
Down here in that yellow big container. Biggest yellow plastic
Oh,
container.
I see it. No,
Oh,
this is,
that, I just put
I
that on
use
bread, needed just like that.
how much do I need here? A fourth of a cup.
No, Clary raised Timmy. He spent his whole life with me.
Chloe was a good man.
Yeah, I ain't seen Clary since we moved from down
Is
there.
he still living then?
Yeah. Yeah, Ruby Folsom's daughter lives next door.
Oh, didn't they get together or something?
Yeah, but they don't live together, but they courted. See, Ruby, when I lived there, she had that first girl,
Yeah.
and was trying to get rid of her. It put half of her face red.
Well,
Birthmark. And it was for years that she couldn't walk.
well,
Yeah,
what'd she do that for?
tried to get rid of her because she was married to that guy.
Well,
And Ruby finally told her dad.
what'd he say?
Wasn't a great deal. Then he sent her money unbeknownst to Frida.
So
But
the
anyway, the
girl all right
girl's
now?
in the retarded school. She's growing up now.
Boy, that's a shame.
Yeah. She maybe have got well, overcome it all. Well, we just don't know what goes on with people. Yes, that guy come back here and lived with her for a while, and he looked like he was going to do pretty good. He went to work at Kaiser's. The first thing she knows, he pulled out and left. Never did
Hmm.
say ain't or yay, and he had them 2 kids.
When,
I think, though, he's since died.
have you been out there to the, to your home place recently out there at Sydneyville?
Uh-uh. No.
How many rooms was in that house? That looks like a pretty big house.
The one I lived in,
Yeah. 'Cause it was
there's
2-story.
3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms upstairs. And downstairs was the front room, a parlor room, and another bedroom, and a dining room and a kitchen.
Hmm.
I talked to Mary, you know, that you growed up with.
Mary Lacey?
No, Patterson.
Mary Patterson?
Used to, you know, I told you Mom used to wash her feet, and cold water would go out her feet.
No.
My good friend Mary,
Uh-huh.
oh, she just hollers and laughs when I talk to her.
Where's she living at?
Over beyond 21 there in Sandyville, up a holler. Oh, Mary, she was Mary Benson. She's had life right. Why don't you use them old scissors in that drawer?
You think that would
Oh,
have cut
she
something?
Said if it wasn't for your mother, said I don't know what we'd have done. And she said, me and you just always like sisters. I said, yes, we are. And I said, we'll always be. Now, her and Madeline ain't close.
They're not.
No. She don't like Madeline's ways.
So you haven't seen Madeline and Jimmy
Not
for a while.
I just running all over this country begging.
Now, any more phone calls where they're not answered?
Nope. Never happened again.
Never happened
Nope.
again.
I'll bet you that's who that was
Yeah.
over there. I'd lay
I'm
money
telling
on
you,
it.
I was ready for him. The phone never even tingled. I said, now you either talk or you stop right now. I said, the minute you hang up, I'm gonna dial 1169. And I said, then you're gonna be in trouble. That put a stop to it.
You will call Ted? Say Merry
I don't know what to say to poor old Dan.
Say Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday.
I'll talk to him now. You always have to go upstairs and get him off that CD stuff.
I don't think he does that too much anymore.
Poor old Ted Red answers the phone, and I don't know what hardly to say to her.
Merry
Okay.
Christmas for Ted.
That means something about Ronnie.
You're ridiculous.
What?
When she answers the phone, say Merry Christmas for Ted at.
Yeah,
Then when he picks up, Merry Christmas and Happy
Yeah.
Birthday.
that's, be nice if Ted plays guitar and that girl plays the piano.
Ronnie.
Ronnie have a good thing going there.
Oh, he got a little guitar for Mark too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said just a little one there.
She'd be surprised how she can pick on that piano and he can second on the guitar. I used to do that for my brother Russell. What I could pick out on the piano.
When y'all were little?
When we were young, when I was a kid at home, and of course he was a lot older, he could play the guitar.
Yeah.
What I could play on the piano, he could go right behind me and second it.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to be able to play that barrel one over the mountain.
was any of the rest of the family played any instruments?
Oh, yeah, the boys all played guitars.
They did.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Esther, Russell, Owens.
I
All
wonder
of 'em
how
played.
come none of them ever stayed with us.
Ah, boy, who knows? They used to go to the schoolhouse meet nights and for literary meetings, you
Uh-huh.
know, let's see. Literary is where you have certain topics you talk on.
Oh, did they?
They used to, Owens especially was in that. And he went to Locust Grove.
Well,
Yeah.
how many people would be in a group like that?
Oh, it's hard telling. Hazel's sister Verna's taught at Locust Grove for years.
She did.
Yeah. I know when Owens was going with Hazel, they would go to that Locust Grove schoolhouse. They talk about going to literary. Our kids missed out on some awful good stuff. Awful good stuff. I just like to see them get out where they have to walk to go wherever they want to go, just because they wanted to.
People used to walk everywhere
Oh,
because they
I
wanted.
used to walk to Ripley.
And that was part of the fun that they had.
If it's a sunshiny day, boy, you look for every bush and bramble to get under it and get cooled off for a few minutes. Walk there and back a many a time.
Jack, Mom used to go to school early and start the fire there at school.
I was
Uh-huh.
just a kid, I'd have to get my kindling wood in and coal and my firewood sticks. Boy, that's a wonder I could have ever done that job. $36 for the year.
Was you still in grade school?
Was sure. A lot of times it's too cold, Dad'd go a time or two and build a fire for me.
They
When
would.
it was snowing bad. Well, sometimes the teacher gets there and he'd have to do it. That wasn't a big job for a kid. And have to go out carrying the buckets of coal. I can never
Just say I
understand
wasn't going to school with him.
why.
I'd come out and get the firewood.
Yeah. But that's a shame. It's a shame that they let a little child. I was just a child.
Well, they must have thought you was capable
I
of doing
I
that.
don't know what they thought.
It's hard to tell.
It is. You'd have thought a man would have took that job. You had to sweep the schoolhouse and dust and all that stuff. It's a wonder I could have made it, but I did. And keep the water cooler full. That's where Ruby went to school too.
Ruby Smith.
Madeline and Ruby and Mary.
I'm gonna get rid of this one plate right here. And we're gonna kinda like set some things back here.
I say just let everybody get up and go get what they
We
want.
will, but I still gotta put some desserts and stuff over there. I'll just put that right there.
I say do the least we can. I'm all for it. My life took a drastic turn.
What did it take a turn to?
Worse.
No way.
Yes, it did.
No way, Grandma.
If I had to get out and go hold down a job, you think I could walk from a skating rink to the top of Snob Knobs Hill and do a day's work when I can't even walk from here to Ripley? I believe it did. I could walk from here to Ripley, but the stopping a dozen times.
I'll bet you, we'll probably end up splitting them potatoes there some way, 'cause they're big.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave that ham in there for just a little bit.
Well, but how come? Explain to me. But with all that, how was I able to get ahead? Well, can you explain it?
No.
Don't you think I had to have help from a higher power?
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Well, did you ever see anyone else that never worked do that? And I never stole. Well, you must be able to figure something.
I never did. I never really even thought about it.
Don't you think that'd be something to think about if you
Mhm.
saw that?
Yeah.
I should have just about boggled your mind.
Okay. Let me get a few more things out of the refrigerator here.
I never could figure it.
I'm gonna leave the, fruit salad in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll get the,
Even with today, I still can't figure it.
it'd be hard to, the cheesecake, I'm gonna set it out, but the fruit salad I'll leave in there. And the green beans are out.
Here, come here and look at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have that if we want it. Or not have it either way.
You eating, sure.
Is that hard to imagine?
No. Being frugal. Is that the word? Frugal? Frugal?
Why ain't done without nothing?
That's good.
But you've helped a lot.
No, I haven't done
Well,
that.
yeah, you.
But I
But,
don't know how warm this ham is.
but, if it had been me, I'd still be using the old fridge. I'd have made do with it. Of course, I'd have had to have a washer now. And I don't know yet today which girl bought it.
Jeannie.
You sure?
Yeah.
All of it?
Jeannie bought you the washer, and you bought the dryer secondhand.
Yeah, from Betty Abshaw for $80.
You
I gave
remember
her-
Jeannie charged it on her charge
did she?
card? Yeah.
I get paid Betty Abshaw $80 right up at bingo at Marmette one night.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
got your
if
money
you
worth
bring
out of
in
that.
Carney, you'll bring that over there. She says, well, I guarantee it. I said, well, if you'll bring it over and Carney hook it up for me, I'll buy it. She said, all right. Said, we'll do that. Why don't you slice that as narrow as you can? It's really-
I'm lucky just to slice it. You want me to slice it narrow?
Well,
I'm not
fairly
good at
narrow.
slicing.
You ain't got a knife for a slice.
Well, but I'm not, even if I had a good knife, I never could slice real good.
The slicey and the slicer.
Jack,
Uh,
you got ready?
yeah,
Come on, Jackson.
yeah.
You're trying to get up.
Boy, you're putting a lot of effort into that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna buy myself.
What?
If they making the little mini size now, I told the women at the senior citizen, would try me, get me one of them battery operated screwdrivers that can, when you do window brackets and stuff,
Uh-huh.
you'll have to stand there with a hammer and nails. If a bracket comes loose, where you get them where they're magneted on the end of the thing to hold the screw,
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, them are nice.
As soon as I can find one. 'Cause there's so many times that I need for the windows and such and whatever to have a screwdriver and I can't use them others. So that's what I'm gonna get. And don't you dare go get me one, 'cause I'm gonna get it myself.
Be that way.
I'm gonna get it myself right out to Hardman's, or wherever I can find the small one.
Yeah.
I am. And I may use it half a dozen times, or may not use it too many,
But at least you'll have
but
it.
I'll have it. There's a window bracket right over the other end of that curtain, just one nail in it. Well, you can't take one of them little nails and drive it in there with a hammer. So, I love it when someone else fixes the meals. Now, if
I
get-
do too.
If I get it when someone else can just eat them for me, I'll have it down to a science. And so you say you give Ted a half of that,
Randy and Mickey.
Randy and Mickey, well,
Mhm.
that's nice. I'm sure they'll enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know, they still may decide to ride down here, but I doubt it though. They usually like to spend Christmas at home.
Well, if they really ain't got the money for gas, I'll say just,
Okay, there's a fork for that. There's a spoon for that. Spoon for the beans. A knife for that. I need a knife for the pumpkin pie. Or the apple pie. What else? Stir this up a little bit. Jack, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, does everybody just want to fix their plates on the stove and then we can sit down?
You wouldn't care to bring mine over here and feed me with it.
feed and feed it to you.
You want me to feed you? I can do that. Mmm.
I bet poor old Peter don't wanna start out tomorrow after tomorrow night.
Mm-mm.
I think her days of doing that's over with.
Okay. Mom, you wanna,
I don't want great big portions.
alright, get your plate. Jack, come on.
Maybe, come on, Jack.
You wanna split a potato with me?
Yeah. That's just exactly what to do.
And Jack, if you want a whole potato, just get it, and if not, just take the knife and cut one in half there. Just however you wanna do it. Half one's coming for me.
Don't wanna get up. Wanna lay in the bed.
We'll have to go in there and feed him.
Oh, boy. You poor wretch.
Hot potato coming. Hurry, 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 hurry. Ah!
Boy.
That is big, isn't it? Even a
That is
half
big.
one. And you'll love that stuffing. And the meat's
I don't
already
know how to
cut.
make it, I can tell you.
It's not hard to do.
It is for me.
Here's
So your husband fell off there and hit you in the head while you...
He did, he got me, he nailed me.
Which end do you want to start at? That
It don't
end?
matter.
Alright, start down there and I'll start down here.
Yep, he nailed me. I'm gonna let my food cool off just a little bit.
Everything is pretty hot.
Yeah, I don't like real hot food.
Yeah, eating macaroni salad.
Now, can you eat a whole potato?
No.
Alright, let me over here and I'll just, watch that potato, just drop a piece over there on the floor and I'll pick it up as soon as we have a free minute.
Here, let me get these. Let me borrow Jed your
Barge.
salt and peppers.
Gotta go.
I'll slice you half of one of these. Ow, ow! It's a little warm.
Well, that crock pot does get hot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I had it up on high though. You can set it down one notch there on the
Wonder what
low.
was Ronnie and Emma having today?
No, he never said. And I never even thought to ask him.
She's gonna take the kids and go to Pennsylvania?
That's what Ronnie was saying. Here, I got it.
I have to cut it, okay.
Was he go with her?
No, he won't go with that.